Hello my beautiful friends. I'm actually in the middle of doing a makeup look. I'm gonna use these palettes and I'm gonna use this blush. I'm very excited. I haven't done any eyeshadow since doing the Barbie look like a while ago. But I remember when I asked you guys for eyeshadow primer suggestions, I saw that somebody recommended the About Face one. So I picked it up. I've had this for probably over a month. Yeah, over a month. Anyway, I'm gonna use it today and I wanted to film my first impressions. Of course, it's packaged like the rest of their tube products. Their cherry pick lip colors come in boxes like this, as well as the matte eye paints. I think everything comes in these clear packages, which is pretty cute. And this is what, man, this is really in there. Give me 1 second. Okay, I finally got it out. So this is what it looks like. It's about the size of my hand, kind of similar to the Urban Decay eyeshadow primers. So I imagine there's the same amount of product in there. It just says smoothing shadow fix, and haven't seen what the inside looks like. Ooh, okay, so it's kind of like a light nudie color. I wonder if it goes on that opaque, or if it's just kind of more sheer, definitely giving me Urban Decay eyeshadow primer vibes. So I'm just gonna go in. Oh, okay. So it's gonna be sheer. I wonder how the shadows are gonna build up on there. Sometimes I like to use a primer that's very light. That way I can get the most out of the eyeshadows. So just gonna pat it in on my finger and see what happens. Doesn't seem very sticky or anything, and on my finger I can't even tell. It just feels really light, and my eyelid does feel pretty smooth. I'm just curious to see how the shadows will build up on it. So let me decide what the vibe is today, and then I'll choose a shadow and we'll do this together. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with the Stephen Paul Judd Volume 2 palette and use this really pretty seafoamy green shade and start packing it in right here. I'm gonna use a pretty big stamper brush. It has the same color on there. I try to clean it as much as possible, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Primer's okay. I wonder if these are made more for the fluid eye paints rather than like powder eyeshadows. It's not giving the same intensity as something lighter or opaque. And it seems to have dry down on my eyelids. I shouldn't have waited as long, but I mean the color is still there. The shadow still looks really beautiful, but I was hoping it was going to be more intense. Maybe I need to add more, but let's continue on and see what happens. So I'm not really sure what the whole look is going to look like, but I'm going to go in with the original palette and pick up this really pretty baby blue shade, and I'm gonna try and put it in the center. Also, why is the exposure so high? I don't know what's going on the camera. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with this really pretty baby blue shade and try to build it up in the center of this teal shade. You can see it faintly in person, but there's not a huge difference. So far I'm kind of iffy about it, but I guess it is a first impression, so maybe I need to play with it more, but it's all right for now. Let me finish this whole eye look and I'll come back and let you know how the rest of it went, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'll see you in a second. So this is the finished eye look. Oh my gosh, what's going on my throat? I ended up using my little eye paints to make the centers darker, but I tried to use like almost every single color. I will say I don't know if I like the eye primer yet. I think I just need to work with it a little bit more, or maybe it's something like you need to work quickly with. I'm not really sure, but I ended up putting on just like my Rare Beauty concealer over my lid and just going from there. But this look is inspired by my nails. I did them myself. They look kind of funky, but I was like, oh, let's do eye makeup inspired by my nails. Anyway, my verdict on the eyeshadow primer, not really sure yet. Not my favorite. I could still use concealer, which is probably what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna continue to like play around with it and see if I like it more in the future. But yeah, that's about it. And I'm gonna film a tutorial for the eyeshadow, and I'm also gonna show you what my like first impression of the Bravo's Beauty Matriarch blush palette. This is what it looks like if you don't remember. So I'm probably gonna use this shade because it's really pretty. But yeah, so I'm gonna do all that next video, but I'll see you later. Bye.